Hello everyone, this is a no damage playthrough of Silent Hill on the PlayStation 1. The difficulty is set to hard, and we're going for the good plus ending. I have my father with me, the man who got me into survival horror and video games in general, the Notorious Base Senior here with me, and we will get introductions right after this opening. Again, hello everyone. This is Silent Hill 1999. I am joined by my dad. And what's going on, Dad? Thanks for being here with us for Silent Hill 1.
Absolutely. How is everyone? Thank you. I appreciate coming on.
Yeah, so my dad is the reason that I got into video games in general. So to have him on here is an honor. You know, starting off this game, Harry, obviously, as we saw in the FMV, gets into a car accident. Yeah, I mean, Dad, you've said for the longest time Silent Hill 1 is one of your favorite games of all time, right?
Oh, definitely. Definitely. That's up there with Resident Evil, but this game always had a different type of scare. Very eerie game, but I loved it.
Yeah, the psychological horror aspect of this game is just unbelievable, really. And, yeah, look at these old polygon graphics we got going.
I love the snow.
Yeah.
It never accumulated.
No, it definitely never did. Definitely never did. It's amazing, actually. I just realized that now. So, the opening of this game, we're looking for Cheryl. And basically, we're prompted right now to kind of just go down a hall, an alleyway, if you would say, to find her. And also, everyone that watches this video, a no commentary version of this run will be pinned to the comment section below of the commentated video if you prefer non-commentary. Believe me, no one gets offended, and thank you for watching.
Cheryl? Is that Cheryl? Where are you going? Hey, wait! Stop!
Alright, so I don't use the map a lot in this playthrough, I've memorized the entire old Silent Hill map, funny enough. So I will only be opening the map to locate key items to show everybody where certain keys, certain items are, and also game plans on how to get around certain enemies. So Harry, for sorts, he controls like a 4-door sedan. His control scheme is effing brutal. Really, there's no way around it. He also bonks into doors, as you saw. So, what is this? So basically, we have to do this nightmare portion. Again, folks, this is a no damage run. So any damage that's taken by the nightmare children in the beginning of this game is scripted. So that does not count as no damage. I mean, that does not count as damage, per se. The only way that you could get around this opening is if you do a New Game Plus where Harry just wakes up strictly in the cafe. Alright, so now we have our matches out. We're kind of just go through the prelude right here.
What is this? What's going on here?
So, as I said, the nightmare children are gonna attack my weenus and literally knock me down. So after we get acquainted in the cafe with Cybil, I got a couple of questions for my dad, but for now, let's watch the next FMV.
Was I dreaming?
How do you feel?
Oh, like I've been run over by a truck. But I'm all right, I guess.
Glad to hear it. You from around here? Why don't you tell me what happened?
Wait a second, I'm just a tourist. I came here for a vacation. I just got here. I don't know what happened. I'd like to find out myself.
Uh-huh.
Have you seen a little girl? Just turned 7 last month. Short, black hair. My daughter.
Sorry. The only person I've seen in this town is you.
Where is everybody?
I'd tell you if I knew, believe me. But from what I can tell, something bizarre's going on. That's all I know. What's your name?
Harry. Harry Mason.
Cybil Bennett. I'm a police officer from Brams, the next town over. The phones are all dead, and the radio too. I'm going back to call in some reinforcements. Hold it. Where do you think you're going?
My daughter. I've got to find her.
No way. It's dangerous out there.
In that case, I need to find her now. Cheryl's my little girl. I can't just leave her out there by herself.
Have you got a gun?
No.
Take this, and hope you don't have to use it. Now listen to me. Before you pull the trigger, know who you're shooting. And don't do it unless you have to. And don't go blasting me by mistake. Got it?
Yeah, thanks.
You do best to stay nearby. I'll be back with help as quick as I can.
Okay, so first things first, we have the save over here. I will be picking up occasional health drinks. I don't use them, but it's just to show you guys where things are. This is the map of Old Silent Hill, very important. I'm going to grab this health drink, and we're going to go to the other side of the cafe really fast. And we're going to pick up another health drink and the knife. I guess I don't pick up that health drink, but you guys could pick it up if you need it. At this moment, I think I was just fiddling with the controls, making sure I understood what I had to do. So we're going to equip the handgun, because there is going to be a monster that breaks right through, and we will make our first save. Someday, some experiences, this bizarre events, hopefully they will find my notes useful, which I think is pretty cool, like breaks the fourth wall. Alright, so save was complete.
What's that? Huh, radio. What's going on with that radio?
Alright, so the air screamer breaks right through the window. It takes 6 shots right away on hard difficulty to put it down. Once you hear a squeak, it's dead.
Dream. What's happening to this place?
Alright, so now that we got all of the opening cafe parts, Dad, what was it like back in '99 going out to grab this game?
Well, it was interesting. We did not have the internet and the luxury of ordering things online. So it was like a mad dash to the store.
Right.
Found out about this game on a PlayStation magazine. And in the store, I saw it and I said, I got to get this game. This is right up my alley.
Right.
So off to Toys R Us I went. And I was able to get a copy.
That's incredible.
Very happy, yes. You had to physically go out and get these games. There was no digital, like I said, no ordering it on, no Amazon, no internet.
Right.
So it was just getting there and purchasing it.
It's interesting that PlayStation Magazine was the main way of finding out about games. But if you guys saw real quick, I picked up some handgun bullets that were on the bench over there. We're going to make a mad dash straight ahead, and we're going to go back down the alleyway that we first started off the game with. But yeah, that's pretty fascinating. So now that we have the radio, there are dogs on hard mode. There's about 3 of them in this area. We're going to completely dodge all of them. There's also a dog in this location that is only in the hard mode difficulty. So keep your handgun ready.
Look at the camera angles.
The camera angles were actually revolutionary, I believe, for its time. It was different than what Resident Evil was even trying to do.
It was like impending doom around the corner and you didn't see it yet.
Absolutely. No, I agree. The problem with this game is that you have to make sure that you kick an enemy when it's down, or they do respawn. And one thing I will say on hard mode, enemies tend to respawn, but in lower numbers in areas. So, to school.
Isn't this Cheryl's sketchbook? She's at the school.
Okay, so we're going to grab the pipe right over here. And this is the sketchbook cover. It has a picture of Harry on it. Again, you don't have to come down this way. I just choose to for understanding the full game guide. So we're going to make sure that our gun is reloaded. You could also aim with Harry up, and it'll automatically reload your gun, which is nice.
Yeah, that was a good quality in the game.
What did you think of Harry's controls? That's what I was always curious about. Did you have trouble with it as well?
Yes, they were very difficult when I played it, but, you know, after playing it repeatedly, you would, you know,
Get
pretty
used to
much
it.
get used to it. For
Right.
the time, you know, for the time period. But,
Gotcha. That makes total sense. So as you guys saw, as soon as I left that gate, I blasted the first dog because dodging it is just... There's no reason to. You'll get hit almost instantly. Air screamers are very tough on hard difficulty. If you run into one, it's best to try to take it down right now like this. You could actually slow an air screamer down by putting a bullet into it. So we put one down.
There's the squeak.
There it is. So now we have to get over to Levin Street and get the doghouse key. But on a new game, Harry doesn't know, obviously, what to do in Silent Hill, but in the next sphere of a New Game Plus, he actually knows where every location is, which is a pretty cool trick.
Yes.
So if we make a right off of the road right by the doghouse, there are papers scattered with blood that just say Doghouse Levin Street. So now what we're going to do is we're going to make our way over there. The graphics for this time and what they did with the snow and the fog was very important because they couldn't load the areas up very well. So
That's exactly right. I mean, they didn't have the technology, but they did an excellent job with the game for its time.
absolutely. So we're going to grab the house key that was hidden, and we're going to take down this dog as well. Just because when we come out, we don't want to get blasted. Alright, so now we're going to go right inside of this home. There's a med kit right here on the table, or a first aid kit as they call it in this game. This game, even on hard mode, gives you a boatload of handgun ammo, so you really never run low on ammo. The only one you could really run low on at times is the shotgun, because you will have to use it quite a bit.
Multiple times, yeah.
Multiple, absolutely. So again, we made our save, and now the door to get out of here to head to the school requires 3 keys. So now we're on our way to get key number 1. So again, I memorized this map. It took a couple tries to actually have it fully verbatim, but we're going to make a right off of the road of Levin Street, and we're going to keep going down this road, I believe until we see a cop car. Now, just a heads up for everybody watching, my encoder sometimes sucks, and when I go to grab the key in the back of the police car, there is a short moment where it gets quiet and it just shows Harry start to run away from it. It's just a 3-second delay. I'm not sure why the encoder, when I was putting the video together, did that, but whatever. So we're going to grab the first key actually in the basketball court area. And again, this is the key of the Woodman. I'm going to open my map and I'm going to show you guys the exact location of where we are. It is right over by the cafe location. And now we're going to make our way for the second key, which I believe is the police car. Silent Hill is just filled with annoying fucking air screamers that are literally everywhere. And we get more enemies along the way that get even more difficult, so we have to find out the best approach and routes. So coming up over here, we're going to take it to the end of this road. You'll still hear the bells almost in a way. There's handgun ammo on the floor. Again, make sure you step on every enemy. So this is the key of the lion. This is key number 2. So, if you guys notice, when I open the map right here, it's going to get quiet, and then it's going to show me actually turn and running, but that's just from encoder issues. Nothing happened right there. But Dad, did you feel that this story was the best one in the series, or personally, what was your favorite Silent Hill?
I'm partial to 1 because I remember playing it when it first came out. I know 2 was excellent. I mean, that game was also excellent. But 1, just you got to remember it's the foundation of the series.
Right.
And that's what made it excellent. You know, it's survival horror at its best for the time. These games are legendary. So I'll always hold in my heart Silent Hill, the original, to be my favorite. I would have to say 2 is right up there, of course.
I respect that. I mean, I think this game did such a great job with storytelling. I think that if this game, as we got this key of the Scarecrow, by the way, folks, the location is right here by the Ian Elroy Road. There's also a health drink that I elect to grab right here just to show you guys where it is. I'd say that Silent Hill 1's storytelling was just fantastic. This game, personally, to me, is the one that should have got the first remake, because this game remade would probably break the internet.
Oh, forget it. This should be remade immediately. I mean, what they can do with the technology today.
I agree.
It would be amazing.
So down this alleyway, I made a left real quick. There are 2 sets of handgun bullets. You could dodge the first air screamer. So now we have all 3 keys, and now we could head back to the home, the doghouse home, put them in, and head to the Otherworld of Silent Hill. Basically, I look down that hallway, that alleyway, because there is a med kit down that way, but it's risk versus reward, honestly. If you go down that alleyway, there's chances are you'll take damage just trying to get the health, so it really does nothing but negate what you're doing. So if you are good at dodging in this game, by all means. So after all of that, we're going to head back to the home. We'll make another save. Again, I don't worry about saves in this game. This game doing no damage alone is crazy enough. We'll grab the next health drink. And now we have the door open. So now we're going to be transferring into the Otherworld. As you can see right here, there's times where Harry backs up weirdly. He'll even skip, which is just a weird mechanic that they threw in here. So what we need to do is we need to go to the O in Old Silent Hill and make our way through that alleyway, because a lot of these areas are closed off. So yeah, Dad, this part right here, I wanted to show you some of my dodging mechanics that I use. So first thing we're going to do is make sure we have our flashlight on. There's going to be an air screamer right away. We're going to shoot him once, run right by this dog, and this one. So now we're going to go straight up, continue with the path. This is the O in Old Silent Hill. And there's going to be handgun bullets to our right coming up. You can stop and grab them if you feel that you have enough distance between you and the enemy. If not, keep fucking going. We're gonna make a hard right. I gotta say, the dogs in this game are really bad. Like, their attack is just very easy to dodge. So that's always a plus for the player. One thing people... And I don't even know if you know, Dad, but one thing people don't realize is there is a school bus before Midwich Elementary, which we are going to now, that actually has some health in it and a save.
Okay.
So a clean dodge on the dog. We'll go right inside of the school bus. And there are some health drinks. This school bus is very rustic and awesome, honestly. Fits the mold of Silent Hill, of like what was, in a way. We'll go to the back over here. This is a notepad or a save, but I believe I opened my map just to show everybody the location of the school bus. One recommendation for the school bus would be go to the school bus after Midwich Elementary School. Don't go during, because once we go back to the normal world, it just makes life so much easier. As soon as I come out of here, we gotta make a run for it. There's a dog waiting right for my buns. And we'll make our way into Midwich. So Midwich Elementary School, to me, personally, folks, is the hardest part of this game. It's very tight quarters, and the demon children are extremely dangerous. They will lunge at you and grab you, so I have a lot of tips for that. As soon as we come in... More Ronaldo Gordon. So that's going to be important for after Midwich. It is written in blood. So 12 o'clock, a place with songs and sound, silver guideposts untapped to the lost tongues, awakening at the ordained order. That is important for a puzzle. It's written in blood. 10 o'clock, alchemy laboratory, gold in the old man's palm, the future hidden in fist, exchange for sage's winter. Water, sorry, I cannot read. It's also written in blood. 5 o'clock. Darkness that brings the choking heat. Flames render the silence, awakening a hungry beast. Open time's door to beckon prey. So this is all alluding to the final boss of Midwich Elementary. So we'll come into this door. We'll need a key for this door eventually. We want to just grab some extra handgun rounds. And now we'll make our way into the infirmary, where there is a med kit and a health drink, and also a save, which we will make a save, because that'll be our staple, our first staple inside of Midwich. Okay, let's not forget the health drink. Dad, you remember Midwich Elementary pretty well?
Oh, I had to repeat it several times.
Yeah. You know that this is actually... This school is actually based off of the school from Kindergarten Cop with Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah, pretty interesting. So we got demon children inside of the courtyard. Plenty of them spread out right here. We're going to go through the double doors. There is a ghost child in this room. Just avoid it. Don't worry about it. Grab the handgun bullets and leave. Alright, this demon child right here we're going to put down. Or we're going to actually stun it. Go to the right to the double doors. And we're going to actually turn around. And we're going to head upstairs. So this part right up here, we're going to go straight down this way. Always back away from the monster as it's walking at you. Give yourself some space. And we're going to kick it to make sure that it's done. Alright. So now we're inside of the bathroom. There are 2 demon children present in this location. We gotta make sure, of course, that they are dead. Some more bullets for you. We're gonna make a right just to unlock the door. Again, if you have to use the map, don't feel any sort of way. Again, I just memorized this. This is the puzzle that those pamphlets we found in the beginning indicate. So right here, it's written in blood. A tale of birds without a voice. First flew the greedy pelican, eager for the reward, white wings flailing, and then came a silent dove flying behind the pelican as far as he could. A raven flies in, flying higher than a dove. Okay, I guess I pressed it too quick. Finally comes out a crow. So basically, you can take your time and read that. It's for the puzzle and what we have to do. We're going to go back through the door we came. We're going to make a right. Go through these double doors. And right in here... Now, in this room, we need to get the chemical. As soon as we leave said room, we could dodge the first demon child. Some bullets in the corner. And then we have the hand that we need to absolve because it has the first key item that we need for the school. So we got the yellow or gold pendulum from the hand. We need 2 of them to get to the clock tower. As soon as we come down the stairs, we'll go through the double door. Some hallways, we cannot avoid these monsters, so we gotta pop them. And remember, there are 3 of them here. They will despawn down to probably 1. So just make sure they're all fucking dead, please. Don't... They lunge at you and it is so annoying, I promise. Completely run around. Bonk right into the wall. We're gonna use the gold medallion. I like to take the path behind the benches so we could avoid getting hit. You'll notice right here, Harry does a weird gallop. I don't understand why that's even a control in the game. Instantly, there is a... a juke, I know. It's just a very interesting move. Alright, so I'm gonna... Alright, so as we come down these stairs, we're going to make a run all the way to the end of this hallway. make a hard right into this room, and now we're back in the puzzle. So when we put the medallion in, it unlocked the piano room. So there are some keys, and some of them have blood on them, basically. Harry's questioning, does it mean anything? So the puzzle is 3, 9, actually 8, 9, 7. So 3, 8, 9, 7, 2. And that will knock down the second silver medallion we need for the clock tower. Now we're going to grab it. And now we need to make our way back through the courtyard. I don't think we could escape killing more of these bastards. We're gonna bonk them. And we're gonna, because we have to come down these halls again, so we want to alleviate the amount of enemies. We'll run directly straight into the school, the classroom. There are 2 demon children in here. We really just came in here for handguns, so just use your camera to kind of scout out where they are. Hug the lockers, head downstairs. Demon child is waiting for us right at the edge of the stairs. How convenient. Harry was doing the plug walk over there a minute.
They were definitely relentless.
Yeah, especially because it's so, like, claustrophobic, the school. It was a good location. Alright, boink, boink, we got those guys. Now we're going to be going inside of the clock tower. And Dad, when you went to go purchase this game, what location did you actually go to? Was it GameStop at the time, or what was it?
I think this game I did get at Toys R Us also.
Oh, you did say that. It was Toys R Us. Man, I miss those days.
Yeah, Toys R Us was Resident Evil and Silent Hill.
Wow.
And then basically as Babbage's.
Yeah.
As it, you know, it was called Babbage's back then. The rest of the games.
And funny enough, fun fact, I'm not sure if you even know this, Dad, but what happened with Babbage's is Funko-Land and Babbage's merged together to make GameStop.
Right, that I do remember.
Yeah, and as we all know, GameStop was always good to us, but now we don't know what's going on with them. Hopefully they survive.
Yeah.
We're going to hit the switch in the basement right over here. As you guys saw, we maneuvered. We wanted to get to the basement to get to the furnace. So we are inside of the boiler room. This is the location of the boiler room. We're going to head out of here. I wanted to check the storage room, even though I knew it was locked. It is not open until we go into the Otherworld portion of the Midwich Elementary School. Okay, so head back to the left through the side door. And as you guys could see, only 1 devil child spawned back instead of the 3 of them. But fuck that, I'm running right by him. So now we just need to go into this room. And once we go inside of the clock tower, the world turns into Silent Hill's Otherworld.
Where am I? Have I been here before? I don't remember this being here before.
So now we are in the Otherworld, which is a pretty interesting location. I'm opening up the map just to show you guys now that there is a giant question mark in the center of the courtyard, and all the doors that we went through previously are totally different now. So, with that though, everybody, my dad is a busy man, just like me, just like all of us. He came here to do the commentary with me, and I'm so thankful that he was a part of this. Remember to always tell the people in your life that you love them and you care about them. Dad, thank you so much for being on here. He is going to watch the rest and not do the commentary. So, Dad, the floor is yours.
I just want to thank you for the opportunity to watch this game. We had a lot of fun playing it, a lot of good memories, and I appreciate it. You've come a long way in video games. It's very enjoyable, and you see the transition, how games advance, especially Silent Hill. It's amazing. Thank you again, everybody, and continue to watch. It's very enjoyable.
Thanks again, Dad. We'll be seeing you soon. Love you as well. Okay, so now it is just us, folks. We will be grabbing we got the rubber ball as well as the slip that we need to put inside of the picture to fight the final boss. Inside of these classrooms, pretty tough. We have to make some certain dodges. I got really lucky on that devil child. That dude was swinging for the fences on me. Okay, so we go into the first classroom over here. Actually, this is the infirmary, my bad. There's a med kit located right in this section. And a health drink. Realistically, I could use the med kits and the health drink, considering I'm going for no damage, but just to get them out of my inventory, but I don't, I just keep them. We'll make a swift dodge around these guys. This guy we cannot dodge, he's in a corridor. He's such a piece of shit. We're going to use the picture card on this door. Right inside of this room is the bathroom puzzle. The bathroom puzzle is to get the shotgun. Again, if you don't get the shotgun here, you could also get it in the police station. So we grab the shotgun. Leonard Rhine, the monster lurks. For any of you who have played Silent Hill 2 and 3, you know who Leonard is. So once we go into the women's bathroom, you notice that there is a load screen because we are actually, in a way, elevating to the second floor. And now we're in a completely different hallway. We're on the second floor now. Some goodies in this room, some handgun bullets, shotgun bullets. Every shotgun bullet pack that you could pick up, you pick up. You need them. And basically what we're doing is we're resetting the puzzle. First door on the left. Plenty of enemies in here, but we're just going to hug the right. Some more enemies in here as well. Hug the right side. There's just a roach, actually, on the floor. You want to kill this piece of garbage, because if you don't during this upcoming cutscene, he will hit you instantly after it.
Daddy?
Cheryl!
They really tortured this poor bastard. Make sure our gun's reloaded, hug the wall, get around these guys, and we're gonna head right upstairs. This is another location that I will be opening the map just to explain what we have to do right over here. So we have to go through the first classroom, and then the second classroom connected, and there's basically a gate in the way of the middle of the two classrooms. So, just to give you guys kind of an indication. Health drink right up here. Plenty of enemies over here. We're going to grab the handgun bullets and actually go behind the chairs and make a break for the door. Can't forget our good old shotgun bullets on this chair. Go right through that door instantly. There are a lot of enemies right here. The RNG on the roaches and demon children in here can be pretty tough. While you're aiming at one, another could hit you. So as soon as you walk in this room, just start blasting. Terrifying. Oh, and then there's just a body. Literally, literally a bloodied locker followed by just a body hung in there. So we got the key. Forgot what the key was called. But we're going to head back to the room that we went through. And we're going to go back through the classrooms because we got to remember the gate is blocking. Hug the right wall. We're going to aim and shoot the right demon child first. It's just too difficult to dodge around, especially with chairs. You have to take at least one out. So now we're on the roof of the elementary school. We need to use the rubber ball that we got. If I could just angle myself correctly. Which, yeah, I had to angle myself literally in the dead center of it. The goal of the rubber ball is to basically stop the water flow from the drain so that the key that's inside the other drain could fall to the courtyard. Once again, you have to examine absolutely everything for Harry to understand that there's a fucking key over here. Now we have to go and grab the key. And it's in the main courtyard that had the sigil on the floor. The library reserve key, that was what we had. In this room there is a med kit. the camera angles in this game could be very jank. So we're going to grab the handgun bullets. This is pretty important. Hearing the hunter arm the arrow and said, "I will kill the lizard." Basically, we're going to be fighting a giant lizard. Furious lizard hissed. The huge creature attacked with its jaws wide open. So it's giving an indication of how this boss battle is. Yeah, an old fairy tale my ass. So we're going to head back through the double doors, and we're going to head to the basement. We'll actually head to the basement once we get the key. This game, especially not using a map and just memorizing it, it's like watching past me do this, I'm like, damn. So, as soon as you leave the door, make a left, and right around the corner by the drain is the key. Whack some more of these fools. If the in-game volume is lower or louder, I apologize. I mix as I'm making the commentary, and this game tends to have very loud moments, so we kind of just want to make sure that it's good enough to hear and also make sure that my commentary is good. Even with compressors on the actual Elgato itself, it still tunes me out at times. So we're going to hug the left of the lockers and then run directly up here. A lot of dodging in this area. Bunch of roaches on the floor. We're gonna run downstairs. So we're almost done with Midwich. Just a few more things to get done. And really all we have to get done is make sure we save, because this is the save before the boss battle. So once you head into the basement of the Otherworld, this is a cue that the boss battle is right around the corner. We'll go into the storage room and grab shotgun bullets, 2 sets, and there's also an ampule, which fully regains your health. I choose not to pick it up, but you guys can. Okay, so we're going to go to the right valve, and we're going to hit it to the left twice, and the right valve we're going to hit to the right once. So the way I fought the lizard is a way that fellow content creators I've watched have used. It is a strat, as well as it's almost a speedrunning technique in order to avoid taking so much damage, which this is of course a no damage run. I've seen fellow content creators use this. It was not my strat in the beginning. I did a couple of adjustments with it, but yeah, this is a tried and true way of defeating him. Some pretty dark stuff. So there's an effigy burning right in the middle of the boss battle. The lizard is on the other side, so what we want to do is we want to slowly walk behind him and stay behind him by his tail and keep piercing away at his first form. His first form, he doesn't open his mouth. His second form, he does, and the music will change. So you kind of want to stay on his tail, literally, and just keep hitting him. Rinse and repeat. These boss battles are not crazy hard, but it's just a lot of just making sure you're technical with it. Alright, music's changing. We're going to pull out our shoddy. And now as we were walking forward, we're going to start walking backwards. Now, as you know, the controls of Harry are inverted and weird, but if we hold this position, once he lunges and opens his mouth, we're going to pop him in the mouth with a couple of shotgun rounds. Should only have to do this a couple of times, but just keep walking backwards. He'll get close enough at times to open his mouth, and then blast him. Bang, bang. So we're just going to keep moving in this circular direction around the effigy burning. Use it as a guide. Don't be afraid if you have to reload. Usually with Harry's gun up, you have to let go and aim up again to reload automatically, but the lizard is slow. Opens, and that is the end of Midwich Elementary. Lizard is done.
Huh? What was that? Who in the hell was that?
So, as soon as we begin, we're going to grab the K. Gordon key, and to find out a little information on where K. Gordon's house is, we're going to go back to the main lobby. Again, yeah, there's no more enemies inside of Midwich after the boss fight. We're back in the fog world, the regular-ish world of Silent Hill 1. Balkan Church is our next major stop. So we'll hit this book again that I mentioned earlier. It's a list of teachers. It has K. Gordon's address on it. So in order to use the key, now we have him marked on our map to know where to go. But after the boss fight, make sure you make one final save inside of the school. This is the perfect point to go into the school bus, but you know, I love to make life harder. So if you open your map, you'll know that the K. Gordon house is in an alleyway up ahead. There is only one singular enemy guarding the back of his house. It is a dog, which is easily dodgeable. Some handgun bullets near the stove, as well as on the cabinet. Air Screamer is usually closing in. You could slow up and pop them. It's possible to dodge Air Screamers pretty simply in this game. Well, not really simply, I shouldn't lie to you. But you can dodge them. But if you are new to the game, definitely shoot them. So you could hear we have another Air Screamer. Danger close to hitting me in the head. And then he just plomped on the ground. We'll hug the right side. So now we're on our way to the Balkan Church, since the roads to get to the Balkan Church were closed off unless we went through the K. Gordon home.
Were you ringing that bell?
I've been expecting you. It was foretold by gyromancy.
What are you talking about?
I knew you'd come. You want the girl, right?
The girl? You're talking about Cheryl.
I see everything.
You know something. Tell me.
Stay back. Nothing is to be gained from floundering about at random. You must follow the path. The path of the hermit concealed by flowers.
What? What are you talking about?
Here, the flowers, a cage of peace. It can break through the walls of darkness and counteract the wrath of the underworld. These will help you. Make haste to the hospital before it's too late.
Wait! Don't go yet.
Okay, we got our first glimpse of Dahlia Gillespie. Health drink over here. We have to make sure we grab the Flaros. Now, we're going to be heading to the Alchamilla Hospital. Bible. It literally just says Bible. That's all. You want to read something? Bible. There's a save in the back of the pews. We're going to head to the right now, and there's going to be a few enemies coming up on us before we get to the drawbridge. We're going to take out this dog. And again, if you decide to go into this supermarket room, just remember there's only bullets in it. You don't have to go in here. And the dog, 9 times out of 10, does respawn. But if you're confident that you could take the dog out again, by all means, grab the extra handgun ammo, never hurts. Make a right, you're just going to basically hug the right wall now, in order to grab some more ammo. There is an air screamer up ahead, as well as a dog. And now we're going to hug the right drawbridge wall. This is exceptionally dangerous tactic. Basically coming down here to grab some more shotgun ammo. You could hug the left side of the drawbridge wall to avoid any of these air screamers spawning. But if you do want the extra shotgun ammo, it is to the right. And now our goal is to get inside of the drawbridge control room. That was the turn. Where am I going? There we go. We want to grab the map of the other side, the shopping district map. Music is built right here to scare the shit out of you. We're going to make our way across the drawbridge, but first we're going to run to the opposite side of the drawbridge just to pick up a few more goodies. We'll go diagonal again. And on the stairs to the far right is more ammo. We're going to be introduced to new monsters right here. They are very strong. Try to avoid them. We've just entered the police station. This is the other location I mentioned that you could grab the shotgun if you didn't in the puzzle in the bathroom of the school. Some handgun ammo over here. Now, for the good plus ending, it's very important that we look at all the documents on the table over here to start to piece together what the hell's going on in this town. White Claudia is a drug that seems that it was being trafficked inside of Silent Hill. It is a recurring item in Silent Hill that is actually used in Silent Hill 2 in the Rebirth ending. It is one of the pieces James needs for the ritual. So now we're going to make our way to Alchamilla Hospital. As soon as this game loads back in, we're going to run right through the cop cars to avoid damage. And we're going to take this road directly straight ahead all the way up and make a quick left right into the hospital gates.
Hold it! Stop! Don't shoot! Wait! I'm not here to fight. My name is Harry Mason. I'm in town on vacation.
Thank God, another human being.
Do you work here?
I'm Dr. Michael Kaufman. I work at this hospital.
So maybe you can tell me what's going on.
I really can't say. I was taking a nap in the staff room. When I woke up, it was like this. Everyone seems to have disappeared. And it's snowing out, this time of year. Something's gone seriously wrong. Did you see those monsters? Have you ever seen such aberrations? Ever even heard of such things? You and I both know creatures like that don't exist.
Yeah. Have you seen a little girl anywhere? I'm looking for my daughter. She's only 7, short, black hair.
She's missing. I'm sorry. But with all those monsters around, I highly doubt that she's... Sorry, I didn't mean to alarm you. Your wife, she's here with you?
She died 4 years ago. Now it's just me and my daughter.
I see. I'm sorry. Well, I'd better be going. I can't just sit around here doing nothing.
So long. Good luck out there.
Oh, Dr. Kaufman, no bedside manner whatsoever. We're gonna go over to the, we want to get over to the information booth in order to grab the map of the hospital. Very important. You could get lost in here very easily. There's also a medical kit right here. So now we're going to proceed through the hospital. This is Hospital 1, because we do come back here again. We'll find the other part of that article later on. Okay, now we're going to take the first door on the left. And this is the basement map. And if I could swing Harry's four-door sedan controls, we could get the basement key. Basically, most of these doors in the beginning. This right here is very important. For the ending, we want to grab the plastic bottle. There's also a first aid drink in here. So we're going to pick up some of the red liquid behind the desk. It is called a Glophodus. The name is given later on in the game, but that's what the name of the liquid is. It is actually a herbal substance that is used in occult practices. Okay, so now we could keep our flashlight off for a bit. There are now possessed nurses and doctors in this area. So we turn the power on to the elevator. So we need to do somewhat of a puzzle right here. We have to go to every floor and find out that every door is locked, and then a new floor will appear on the elevator. So now when we look, floor 4 appeared, which is highly bizarre, but understandable in a Silent Hill game. Door locked behind us. it locked again. We're trapped in here. Alright, so over here, we know that we're inside of the boys' bathroom in order to get the first tablet. Not gonna lie, that scared me a second time. We'll head over here. This is the birdcage room. But we're going to need a key for that down the line. So, blue nurses take only a couple of shots, green nurses take more shots, red nurses take even more. There is a CRT over here with a VCR. That comes into importance later on. Go straight through the double door. And now inside of this room there are some goodies, as well as the blood pack that we're going to need for another tablet. We're going to dispose of the nurses in front of us. Just easier. Sure, you could save ammo, but again, the handgun really becomes obsolete towards later in the game. This is the plate of cat. And the plate of cat is located inside of room 306 on the 3rd floor. So it has marked right now that the video is in the room over there on the opposite side of this hallway. Make our way through this door and unlock it. And now we have access to the elevator again. Inside of the broken vending machine, there's about 3 health drinks. Very, very helpful. In this hallway is a doctor that is possessed with a knife in his hand. God, the noises these monsters make are terrifying. The 4th tablet, the Plate of the Queen. And there's also another notepad. Doctor stands right back up. We'll go through the double door to the left. We are now in the Otherworld version of the kitchen. Another health drink here for you guys. And an enemy, but he's kind of dopey. Go right through the door directly to the left. We want to grab some more ammo. We're going to squeeze around this gentleman and go right through the door diagonal of the room we were just in. There is a nurse, actually a doctor, guarding the way we have to go. And watch out, because sometimes he likes to swing as he's dying, so just keep your distance. Sounded like stilettos, I wonder why. We'll head upstairs to the second floor. Make a left, go through the first door. There is an enemy in here. We need the lighter. And now we're going to go to the last door on the left. And we're going to open our inventory and throw the blood pack on the floor because there are tentacles that, like blood, that are guarding the last freaking tablet. So the Kool-Aid on the floor now will keep him busy while we could grab the fourth and final tablet for the puzzle coming up. Plate of the Hatter. And as you guys can see, this is located in room 204 on the second floor. Very important to keep in mind where these things are. So yeah, second floor. That last line, though. Why'd it have to get so dark? So this puzzle, we're going to put the blue piece in, and it kind of goes in a counterclockwise way. No, clockwise, I believe. Plate of the Hatter goes next. The green one is going to go right below the blue. I think this is counterclockwise. What am I talking about? Yellow is going to go in the bottom left. And then red, the queen, is going to go in the top left. So blue right, pink left, yellow bottom left, green bottom right. Couple of enemies right here. We're going to dispatch them. This nurse is being annoying, and she's just sticking to the area she's tethered to, so we have to move up just a little bit to put her down. Always make sure at a habit that your gun's reloaded. Basement storeroom key. We got the disinfecting chemical with the lighter that's going to be important. Make a right. Super lucky dodge. What I did was I did a fake aim and then started to run. And what that did was that stopped the nurse in her tracks. She went up to swing and we ran right by. Alright, so now we're inside of the Alchamilla Hospital basement. Remember, we got the basement storeroom key. That's where we're going to be heading to next. You don't have to hit really any of the other doors. Morgue is locked. I know I was curious looking inside of it as well. So we're going to pour the chemical first, and then we're going to use the lighter There are vines guarding this vent, so we need to burn them to get them out of the way. So now we're in the hidden part of the basement. Make a hard right away. In this room there is a green nurse. Keep your distance from her, always back away from your enemy. And here is the VCR videotape for the CRT we saw upstairs. Weird, terrifying noises to scare us.
What's this? Looks like someone's been here.
This time Harry's actually seeing the portrait of her. So now we are going to grab the examination room key. You could just kind of hug the left wall, completely go around the nurses, save a lot of ammo. Honestly, even on hard difficulty, they're pretty boneheaded. Come back through here. And now we have to remember that we could go over to the generator room, and this is the strongest heavy weapon in the game, like melee weapon, which is the action hammer. Or heavy hammer. And then we'll make our way while, you know. Yeah, that's the problem, like I said earlier, with Harry's controls. He just falls into doors all the time. Like, are you sliding on ice? Like, what's on the floor? We'll hug to the left side. And now we are going to go through the door where we heard the footsteps earlier. Well, that's where we're aiming to go. A lot of this part looks a little jank and confusing, but again, you could just literally use a map. Not like, don't try to memorize it. Unless you're in love with the series, then definitely aim for it. So we'll put the VCR in, the CRT. Okay, so that didn't make much sense, but there were hidden words in there. We're gonna make a save after doing all that. Head back to the laundry room. The camera angles in this game could suck. We kind of gotta try to see which way the insanely weird groans. So basically what you want to do is you could use a lot of your handgun ammo even on hard, but if you could avoid killing monsters and save ammo, just take the opposite route. Okay, we're over by the doctor again. And now we are finally going to unlock the examination room.
Finally, someone else who's okay.
Who are you?
My name's Lisa Garland. What's yours?
Harry Mason.
Harry, tell me what's happening here. Where is everybody? I must have gotten knocked out. When I came to, everyone was gone. It's awful.
So you don't know anything either. Great. I just don't get it. It's like this is all some kind of bad dream.
Yeah, a living nightmare.
Let me ask you, have you seen a little girl around here? Short, black hair, 7 years old?
A 7-year-old girl. What, she's your daughter?
Yes.
A 7-year-old girl. I can't say that I have. I was unconscious all this time. I'm sorry.
That's all right. Do you know anything about all that weird stuff in the basement?
No? Why? Is there something down there?
You don't know? Don't you work here?
We're under strict orders never to enter the basement storeroom. So I really don't know. What did you say was down there?
Well, it's... Damn! My head.
What's wrong? Harry? Harry, let me help you. Harry?
Was I dreaming?
You were too late.
It's you.
Yes, Dahlia Gillespie.
Tell me everything you know. What's going on?
Darkness. The town is being devoured by darkness. Strength must overcome petty desire, childish sleep talk. I knew this day would come.
What are you talking about? I don't understand a word of this.
Believe the evidence of your eyes. The other church in this town, that is your destination. This is beyond my abilities. Only you can stop it now. Have you not seen the crest marked on the ground all over town?
So that's what I saw in the schoolyard. What does it mean?
It is the mark of Samael. Don't let it be completed.
Hey, wait!
So once we finally regain control of Harry, you wouldn't believe how easy it is to forget the antique shop key, so we'll take it on the table. And then right over here by the phone book, we could actually make note of the location of the antique shop. So once outside, these dogs are just going to rush us. We'll go right through the gate. And from the Alchamilla Hospital, we're going to go diagonally right. Follow the street up. Mainly dogs patrolling this road. We're going to cut right through this road over here. There's actually a store somewhere in Silent Hill called Just Cats. Pretty badass. We'll make another hard right. Then gradually start to turn left up here. We're going to want to hug up over by the sidewalk because we will come up on the antique shop with the door open pretty soon. Alright, once in here it's pitch black. What we're going to do... I don't know what we're going to do. Oh, okay, we'll save first. And then we are going to go back into the Otherworld of Silent Hill very soon, but there will be another cutscene right after we move this cabinet. And this is a pretty important one.
What's this?
Harry!
Cybil?
I'm glad you're okay. I shouldn't have left you. Things are worse than I thought. It's nuts.
What are you doing here? I thought you left town.
I saw you go in here, so I followed you. I couldn't get out. All the roads out of town are blocked. Cars have completely stopped running. The phones and radios are still out too.
What about my daughter? Did you see her?
I did see a girl.
Was it Cheryl?
I only caught a glimpse of her through the fog. I went after her, but she vanished. I don't know about your daughter, but...
And you just let her go? Where was it?
on Bachman Road. She was heading towards the lake. Now don't get excited. It wasn't like she ran off exactly. There was no place for her to go. The road has been obliterated.
What? So then Cheryl...
It was like she was walking on thin air. What about you? Anything?
Yeah, I met this bizarre woman. Her name's Dahlia Gillespie. Do you know her?
Dahlia Gillespie. No. And?
She said something about the town being devoured by darkness. Gibberish like that. Any idea what it means?
Darkness devouring the town. Must be on drugs. They sell them to the tourists. The force still can't figure out who's behind it. None of our leads have panned out, and the investigation is stalled.
What could drug trafficking have to do with all this?
I really don't know. But maybe that's the darkness she was talking about. That's all I can think of. What's this?
Just discovered it. Maybe there's something back there.
Let's have a look.
Wait. We don't know what's back there. I'd better check it out first.
I'm a cop. I should go.
No, I'm going.
All right. I'll cover you from here. Be careful. If anything looks fishy, get back here on the double.
Okay. Cybil,
Yeah?
do you know anything about... well, like some other world? It's like some kind of bad dream.
What are you talking about?
I'm not quite sure. I try to make sense of it, but then my mind goes blank. Everything's dark there, and I hear sirens in the distance. I met this nurse, Lisa. It's like I was there, but not really. It's all a blur, like some kind of hallucination, you know?
I have no idea what you're talking about, Harry.
Oh. I was just wondering. Never mind.
Harry. You're tired.
Yeah, maybe.
I like how Cybil's first thought were, maybe it's just drugs, right? And then she thinks Harry's literally absolutely on those drugs. It's just, it's incredible. Really. Like, she's not seeing the same shit we're seeing.
What's this? Some kind of altar. Never seen anything like this before. Maybe this is the other church.
Okay, so in this room, you could read this just about the chalice. It's probably where they started the rituals off. And in this room, there is actually an axe on the wall. We're gonna grab that. And now the door we came through, we can't get out. Oh, actually, I think we came through the hole in the wall.
What the?
Harry? Are you okay? Harry? Harry?
So we basically just teleported to a different plane of existence. We're in the same area Cybil's in, but we're no longer with her.
Where am I?
Harry.
Lisa? Then I'm in the hospital?
You were having a bad dream.
Was I? Hey, you don't look too good. Are you okay?
I'm fine. Nothing you need to worry about.
Well, if you're sure. Lisa, do you know a woman named Dahlia Gillespie?
Oh yeah, that crazy Gillespie lady. She's kind of famous around here. She never sees anybody, so I don't know that much about her. But I heard her kid died in a fire, and supposedly she's been crazy ever since.
Well, she says the town is being devoured by the darkness. Do you have any idea what she's talking about?
The town devoured by the darkness. Yes, I think I do. Before this place was turned into a resort, the townspeople here were on the quiet side. Everybody followed some kind of queer religion. Weird occult stuff. Black magic, that kind of thing. As young people moved away, the people figured they'd been summoned by the gods. Evidently, things like that used to happen around here all the time. Before the resort, there really wasn't anything else out here. Everyone was so flipped out, you gotta blame it on something. Then a lot of new people came in and everybody clammed up about it.
A cult?
Last time I heard anything about it was, gosh, years ago. When several people connected with developing the town died in accidents. People said it was a curse. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm rambling. I'll shut up.
Was that another dream? Did I pass out again?
I gotta say, as much as I love Silent Hill 2, this game had a very well done story. To where you could really believe that Harry just never woke up and this was all in his head, but... Okay, so now we have to head back to the hospital. But we are in the Otherworld. So right now we're in the Otherworld Antique Shop. And we're going to be taking on the next boss of the game. The Worm. Or the Larva is what they call it in this game. They got like specific names for things. Like they even have a specific name for dogs. I'm not calling it anything other than a dog. They have like some weird bark thing. Those creatures are annoying too. They'll pounce on you and take one heck of an amount of your damage. So just try to completely avoid them. We'll hug the left wall, and there's a hole that you'll see inside one of the shopping center malls. Okay, so there was a lot of heavy cutscenes that we just witnessed, and there's about to be one small one. So now we'll turn back around, and we're going to head up the escalator. Once up the escalator, though, we're going to hug left, and we're going to go into the door before we go over to where the bell is ringing. Some rifle shells here. We'll be getting the rifle right after the Larva fight. There's another weird gallop. Another first aid kit. And you do have another save right before the fight you can make. So for this fight, you want to equip your shotgun. Alright, that is it. That is the larva. So basically, you just want to listen for the larva to come out. Wherever it is, we're going to run out of the way as it spews acid at us. It takes about a total of 6 shots to kill it. We're going to continue to listen. And get right out of the way. Hit it a few times. And it's already dead. Really an easy boss battle, but before you leave the boss battle room, we're going to grab the hunting rifle that fell off the shelf. So yeah, that's really it. That's literally the worm, or larva. Simple fight. Okay, so now that it made a hole through the other part of the mall, we can now exit the mall and head right back for Alchamilla Hospital. But, of course, there's going to be enemies along the way. And as soon as we come out of this door, the pattern of the world changed. We're going to take out this first air screamer. We're going to keep the shotgun equipped for this part. This part is definite need of shotgun and the last part of the game. So that's why we save all the ammunition we get to these parts. So we're going to walk on this metal grating, make a right, and we're going to take this all the way down, while trying to avoid monsters swinging at us. Okay, so there's going to be a dog to our right. Pop him. You don't have to kill every enemy here, but we want to kind of subdue them so we can get past. The air screamers are the ones you want to worry about the most. They're the ones that, as you're running, will hit you. I don't really want to take a chance and standing still and loading my gun up just in case something flies over me. And remember, 2 shots with the shotgun usually subdues air screamers. We got a dog on our buns right now. Oof, that guy came super duper close. We're gonna head into the police station first. So inside of the police station, it's kind of just a little extra spot. There's some extra ammo in here. We have some rifle shells. And then we have a thing of handgun bullets. That door is now locked. There is a save, which is very good, especially, you know, if these enemies are posing too much of a challenge and you keep having to either restart or you're getting hit too much or killed. So more of the same. We're going to hug the right side. We're going to watch out for these guys that are now going to be chasing us. I gotta figure out what its name is. Drawing a complete blank, but this is the same exact road to where we cut through the police cars. We're just going to take this up, then make a strong left back into Alchamilla. Yeah, the name they have for dogs in this is Groaner. I'm good with dog.
Harry!
Glad you're okay.
Thank God you came back. I was scared to be here all alone.
I'm here now. I was worried too. I'm real happy to see you. Lisa, can you tell me how to get to the lake?
The lake? You take Bachman Road.
The road's blocked.
Well, that's the only way out there.
Are you sure? There's gotta be another way.
Wait! I just remembered something.
What?
There's a waterworks over by my old elementary school. It's been abandoned for years. There's an underground tunnel out there used for inspections or something. I remember hearing it runs all the way to the lake.
Really? You think I can get to the lake from there?
I've never been down in there myself, so I'm not positive. Besides, it's all fenced off to keep people out.
If there's a chance, I've got to try.
Harry, don't go! I don't want to be alone. It's so scary, I can't stand it.
How about coming with me? This may not be the safest place in the world either. I can't promise you anything, but I'll do my best to protect you.
No. Somehow I feel I'm not supposed to leave this place. Oh, Harry, I'm so scared. I'm cold.
Look, just wait here a little longer. I'll be back as soon as I find my daughter.
Harry?
There is too much of a Giga Chad. They're called rompers, the jumping creatures. That's their name, rompers. So we gotta watch out for rompers. And now we are going to make our exit of the hospital. We come back to the hospital quite a bit. It really centralizes around this location. But right now we have to head over to the waterworks, which is basically the sewers. The sewers could be very confusing. I actually read a Reddit post not too long ago that people have actually quit the game on the sewers. But first off, we have to fight the Moth. That will be fought on the rooftop over here. There's a specific strat just for a lot of the same of these enemies. It's called the perfect circle. That's how we're going to fight the larva or the moth. We're going to start off by running in a somewhat perfect circle. Once it finishes spewing out its acid, we're going to aim one. Watch out for its lunge attack when it gets too close. And we're going to somewhat run in a circular motion. Try to hit it with more than one shot when we can. Pause. There we go. Just out of the range. Listen, that noise that you hear is actually it shooting acid towards our way. Let it lunge. Take your time. Just keep staying away from it. A lot of these boss battles in the original Silent Hill can be very tedious, but easily completable. Gonna keep making our runs around, listening for the acid. Then pull up with the shotgun. I will actually help Konami make better controls for Harry if they redo this game. We're just going to continue this pattern by just blasting it with a shotgun. Once the music starts amping up, that's how we know that the moth is almost dead. Just continue running in circles. Can be a little bit of a boring fest, this fight, but honestly, it keeps you from taking any hits. That was very close. I will say there are a lot of close calls. Alright, music's ramping up. Keep doing a little bit more damage to him. Or it. Acid was very close there. When I was playing, it looked like I was getting a little too laxed. And that's it. That's the Moth Fight. So as soon as the moth is defeated, we're back in the fog world, because I don't really ever call this the normal world, because again, it's literally just complete fog and all the roads are broken, so we'll head back down. I choose to run right back into the hospital and save my game after that, because you don't realize it looks easy, but some of these battles actually take quite some time. So if you don't want to take a chance and make a run for the waterworks, I definitely recommend running back into the hospital and making a save. So we'll equip the heavy hammer because we're going to need to break a lock into the waterworks gate. Once we cross over the drawbridge, it's going to just bring us right in front of the sewers. This must be the waterworks Lisa was talking about. So we're going to go ahead and bash the shit out of this lock. You have to actually interact with the lock in order for Harry to even start swinging at it. Okay, we'll get the handgun out again. There are enemies in the sewer. I'm going to commentate the exact path you take, so just try to follow along as best as you can. I don't think I look at the map actually at all while I'm inside. But when you first get the map or you pick it up for the sewers, you could kind of see the general outline. So we're going to make a right as soon as we go down. Not this hallway, but this hallway right here. There are two roaches that are kind of sitting on opposite ends. So what we want to do is we want to pop that one. That was danger close. And we're going to wait for the other roach to kind of get close to us. I like to kind of walk to draw it out. Roaches only take about one shot. I go a little extra. Now, these grasshopper-like creatures, they are tough. They will do some serious damage to you. What I like to do is I like to shake and bake them. So we'll bring them back to where we came from, give myself a little bit of distance, and then run to the opposite side of the wall. You can sit there and shoot them, but again, just waste more time and more ammo. So we'll start by making a left, going completely straight. We're going to continue going straight. Just follow the bend. There is some more rifle shells over here. We'll turn around quick and we'll dispose of this grasshopper. Yep, bastard's dead. Make sure we reload our gun. Now, we're going to make an immediate left. Once there is a pathway to actually go left. So right here. We'll make another left. Oh, nope, never mind. We're going to make a right here. Yeah, we wanted to get to the first turn, you make a left. And over here, there's some goodies. Very easy to get lost in the sewers, and very, very easy to get lost in Nowhere, which is a location in Silent Hill later on in this game. So I did my best to try to map this out without the map. So we'll keep going straight. After we get the goodies, we'll make our right. And then a quick left. We'll see some broken pathways. We'll make an immediate left, then a hard right once I'm done looking around, because this will have the next portion of the sewer. So yeah, even somebody like me who plays this game, who played this game quite a lot, gets tripped up a bit on the correct ways to go. Sewers are brutal. But that was the first portion of the sewer. And don't worry, there is a save along with a key we need to grab. So kind of them to give us the sewer map after the fact. Okay, now we have the sewer key. We'll unlock it. We're going to go directly down. Keep running. Make a quick right, then a quick left. And if we continue to go, now we're going to make a left, then another left, and go just completely on the other side of where we were. I'm telling you folks, this area is wild. Grasshopper's in the way. We're going to dispose. Once we see that his HP is gone and he's falling down, his hitbox is gone, there is an immediate grasshopper running up on me. As soon as he's dead, we're going to keep going straight. Yeah, I think that going right leads to nowhere. And we're going to use this to use the sewer key. So now we're going to head over to the right side. Just pass right by the roaches, hug to the right, and go up the ladder. As soon as we go up the ladder to our left, there is a first aid kit on the floor. So this is the second part of the sewers. This is definitely the harder section of it. We'll make a quick left as soon as we get up here. Down this path, there are handgun bullets as well as a first aid drink right on the floor. You could elect to grab them. I don't believe I do, just because there are a bunch of roaches ready to bite my toes. So we're going to make a complete right as soon as there's an opening. So yeah, to the left over there is some handgun bullets and a health drink. Lots and lots of running in here. Then we're going to hug to the right. And we're going to use the door on the right. So this area is kind of somewhat like a puzzle. So that door was on the right. And then this door is on the right. And I believe the last door is on the left. So when we come back through this area, it's right, right, left, so it'll be left, right, right. It's basically just going back the way you came, but remembering while enemies are chasing you that that's the way you have to go. Okay, as soon as we grab this, enemies will come and attack us. You're going to turn around and you're going to hug the right. Hug the right wall and run right around the grasshopper. So yeah, basically if you hug that wall, the grasshopper will totally miss you, but he will always be there on hard. So remember, it's the total inverse of what we just did. So now it was right, left, left. We're running right by the cockroaches, no reason to waste any ammo. So we just have to get to the right side here. That loud explosion was actually more grasshoppers breaking through. We are going to run directly straight, avoid these fuckers, and we're out of the sewers. Okay, so once we come outside of the sewers, we're going to go to the information desk right here, or poster board. We're going to go back into the ruins right behind us, and we're going to grab the handgun bullets. I believe there is a med kit and some rifle shells. So now we're in the area where we need to start heading over to the motel. The motel has a lot of important information regarding the Good Plus ending. So our first task is to go to the left side of the street and head up to Angie's bar.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I guess so. But I'm beat. I thought I was a goner there. So how'd it go? Did you find a way out?
No, not yet. How about you?
Zip. But it's too soon to give up. This craziness can't go on forever. A military rescue squad should be here any time now. If they come through the town, we're home free.
I hope so.
I better get going. This isn't the time to stand around flapping our gums.
Do you know a girl called Alessa?
No.
Okay, so Kaufman literally just dips after we ask him a question. But he drops something. So we got the Kaufman key, which will be used in the motel, and on this receipt there's actually a passcode 0473, and that'll get us into the convenience store. Some health drinks over here on the bar. Another save notepad. I gotta say, some of the slow motion moments in this game, like when Kaufman kicked that monster, is just hysterical. It's so, like, it's so edgy. We're gonna immediately make a right, and the romper is gonna be right on top of me. But we want to kind of head up this road. Oh, I didn't realize how close this dude was. Holy crap. There was a quote-unquote growler, or a dog, right there. We're going to make a diagonal run straight from here. And as soon as we hit this door, we're going to input in the padlock 04, I'm laughing at the romper, 0473. And spam the X button, or whatever button you're playing this on, or whatever controller. So inside of the convenience store is some pretty hefty information regarding the drug trafficking that we need to find. We're going to grab the safe key. And we'll grab the health drink first. We're going to read the notebook August 20th, he came by. I handed over the package that the woman left here. September 12th, he showed up at Norman's too. Don't want to be involved the likes of them anymore, but I'm getting creeped out even more than before. Thought of leaving the town, but I'm afraid of what'll happen if I do. So it seems that the cult was kind of pushing drug trafficking. If you look right there, it says the rear entrance is 0886. It's referring to the motel entrance. So you just want to make note of that. And we will know that it is for the motel because the picture right next to it shows Norman's grand opening for the motel. Don't forget to use the safe. Immediately, as soon as we exit the convenience store, rompers are on our butt again. We're going to hug the left side. And we're going to head on the sidewalk area over here by the benches. There will also be an air screamer waiting for you. So we need to either dodge it or dispose of it. And obviously I had to shake and bake this motherfucker. But honestly, if you feel safer shooting it, really don't worry. Definitely take your time out to shoot it. That dog sometimes could pose quite the problem, just because you got around all those enemies and it's right there lined up completely adjacent to you. Another romper. Now that is the motel entrance, but we want to go through the rear entrance as the code stated. As soon as we get to this door, we're going to put in 0886. And we got in that door by a millisecond from the air screamer hitting me. So this is the other half of that newspaper I told you about. Investigation stalled. PTV dealer still at large. Suspicious deaths continue. Like the anti-drug mayor, narcotics officers die of sudden heart failure and unknown origins. So when we were inside of the hospital, there was that newspaper clipping. This is the continuation. There's also another piece of information on the desk. Took package, told to sit on it a while. So it's September 10th. Don't want to get involved, but can't disobey. It probably linked to the death of the mayor and others. So my assumption is they're talking about Kaufman. I believe that the occult had a lot of different things going on here. So there's a radio, and I think right here I was trying to look for the magnet that I literally walked by 7 times, which is right here. There's also a nudie picture on the wall, of course, you know, 1990s. Motels, sounds about right. Okay, we'll make our way back over here. And then we're going to go to the door in the back part of the motel room. Now, this is extremely important for the good plus ending. You're going to examine the motorcycle. That's weird. Okay, so we need to figure out what's inside of that gas cap since it said that the dust was wiped off of it. Grabbed a health drink and shotgun shells inside of this garage. So we got the Kaufman key, and if you examine the Kaufman key, it tells you that it is room 3. That is where Dr. Kaufman is staying. This is going to bring us right to the parking lot of the motel, and we're going to look for door number 3. Once we move the shelf out of the way, we'll use the magnet to get the thing that is caught at the bottom, which happens to be the motorcycle key. If you're just going for a standard playthrough and you're not going for the good plus ending, you don't have to do any of this extra stuff. This is strictly just for the good plus ending. We need to find the stuff that's the thing that's inside of the motorcycle. So we'll head back in here, use the motorcycle key, and another cutscene will pop up.
Give me that.
What is this?
That's none of your business. Instead of messing with that, how about coming up with a way to get out of here? You shouldn't be hanging around here goofing off. What do you think you're doing? You want to get yourself killed? Get out of here.
Okay, take it easy.
Unless you want to die, keep your mind on business. Got it?
So by doing that and finding the vial inside, it pieces together for Harry that Kaufman is involved in the racketeering. And now we have to make our way to the lighthouse. The lighthouse is straight down Sanford Street. We're going to run all the way down until we see that long path. The lighthouse is at the edge of that. So we're now going to leave the motel. We are done with it. We're never coming back here. Hug the left side of the road. More rompers, dogs. Excuse me. It was really ingenious for them to, at a time when graphics weren't so up to date, they used darkness and fog to kind of hide any imperfections. Really a smart strategic move by Team Silent.
What's this? Oh. Oh.
As soon as that little cutscene ends, we could make a right and grab either the health drink or some more ammo. Again, we're trying to stockpile as much shotgun shells as we can for the Incubus fight at the end of the game. We got super lucky there. We stunned the romper. We had a romper and an air screamer coming at us at the same time. Really just brutal. So now we're going to get to the left side of the chain street, and we're going to take it all the way down. I just noticed this, but it appears to be raining in Silent Hill, which is pretty interesting. Never seen it rain. Make a left right here. We're going to make sure our gun is reloaded. We're going to stun that air screamer with 2 shots. There will be dogs right up ahead. We're going to run right down here. And if I remember, I was super close to getting bit right here. Very close, but good thing that there is a tether on the dogs, which means that they usually stick to the area where they're mainly supposed to be in their attack radius. So yeah, I ran into the wall and got lucky. This is another long cutscene, so enjoy.
Cybil,
Harry!
how did you get back here?
I followed the sewer. Were you the one who cut the fence?
Yeah. I'm glad you made it. I was worried about you.
You were worried? Where did you disappear to? Never mind. I want to know what's going on here. What is with this town?
This may sound really off the wall, but listen to me. You've got to believe me. I haven't gone crazy and I'm not fooling around. At first, I thought I was losing my mind. But now I know I'm not. It's not me. This whole town. It's being invaded by the Otherworld. By a world of someone's nightmarish delusions come to life. Little by little, the invasion is spreading, trying to swallow up everything in darkness. I think I'm finally beginning to understand what that lady was talking about.
Harry, hold on a minute. I don't get it.
Look, I don't understand it all myself. I guess I can't explain it.
Well, what's making this happen?
I don't know that either. But I do know Cheryl is there.
There?
Under whoever created this darkness. Cheryl is somewhere and she needs my help.
Harry, this whole thing's been a major blow to you. You need to rest.
Cybil,
The demon is awakening, spreading those wings.
Dahlia Gillespie.
Was it not as I said? I see it all now. Yes, everything. Hungry for sacrifice, the demon will swallow up the land. I knew this day would come. And what's more, the task is almost finished. There's only 2 left. To seal this town to the abyss, the mark of Samael. When it is completed, all is lost. Even in daytime, darkness will cover the sun. The dead will walk and martyrs will burn in the fires of hell. Everyone will die.
So what am I supposed to do? I've got to save Cheryl.
It is simple. Stop the demon. The demon taking that child's form. Stop it before your daughter becomes a sacrifice. Before it is too late. Stop it! Stop it!
What do I do?
Go to the lighthouse on the lake. And to the center of the amusement park. Make haste. You are the only hope.
Look, Harry. I really don't get what's going on. But if there's a chance we can save your daughter, I'm in. I'll check out the amusement park. You go to the lighthouse.
Cybil, thanks.
You will need to use it.
Use what?
The flowers. Only with that can you stop it.
What about Cybil?
Bro, Dahlia's gotta just stop dipping. I'm convinced, though, that Cybil thinks we're tweaking. Well, there's some handgun bullets, some shotgun shells that we actually saw in the cutscene, as well as a health drink. And now we're going to have to make our way to the lighthouse. The lighthouse is not fun. Well, getting to the lighthouse, I should say. We're going to pull out the hunting rifle after we make a save. We're going to head out the other door of the boat. Yeah, there's a strat to do this without the flashlight on, but that's too overwhelming for folks that are just trying it out. We're going to walk right away. And we're going to pop that air screamer right in the head. Now we got some rompers up ahead. We're going to take them out as well. So we'll lock on. As I said, some portions of this game are louder than others. There is another romper in this location, so just make sure that Harry has enough distance between it and himself. Usually takes only... Wow, that was very close. Takes about 1 to 2 hunting rifle shots. I elect to keep the flashlight on, which is pretty dangerous, but as soon as we get onto here, the air screamer is right in the air. 2 shots will end him. Wanted to make sure he was dead. We got some more rompers up ahead. Now these rompers, they like to try to charge if you get in too close. So we're going to kind of stand in the doorway, try to lock onto them. And there's the other one. And a nice trick right here, stand in this general location, and the air screamer that usually spawns up top will spawn over here, and he'll actually get stuck. So instead of having to kill that air screamer when you climb up the stairs over here, it tries to fly right over you, and it actually gets stuck by the railing, which is a neat trick I figured out. We'll continue to make our way. Another air screamer. This area is just filled with monsters, so just keep reloading your gun. We got a romper behind us. We have another stairs to climb, and then we are going to be right near the lighthouse, but we want to be very careful here. There is a dog and an air screamer. Once we dodge them, we made it to the lighthouse. That is a tricky area. Like I said, there is a strat to turn your flashlight off and the enemies can't detect you as easy, but it is kind of hard to see unless you've mapped it out very well. So...
Wait! Damn, I was too late.
So once we see the ghost figure of Alessa, we're going to go right down the lighthouse again, and once we leave the lighthouse, a cutscene will trigger and we will finally enter Nowhere, the first part of it. Another major part of getting the good plus ending is saving Cybil, so we're going to make sure that we save Cybil here. Okay, we got rid of all those enemies.
Cybil hasn't come back. That creep's sure to show up at the amusement park pretty soon. Let me be on time.
Okay, so now what we want to do is we want to go straight up to where the F is in Sanford, and we want to go to where that red arrow is, because we have to head into the sewers one more time. We'll hug left. Game makes one hell of a major spike in sound. So we want to remember where that arrow was. It was up this path to the left. Then there will be a sewer grate that we could run right into. So we're going to come over here and we're going to grab the sewer map. This is the final time we will enter any sewer. We're going to just double check it real fast. We need to come straight down make a left, make a right, make a final left. So memorizing that without looking at the map is quite tricky. We got crazy close right there, but you want to run up to your right side and then make a hard right. Then we're going to hug the left side here as new creatures, the Whisperers or whatever they're called, are right there. Right where this grasshopper comes out. I still haven't figured out its name. We're going to take that path, or that sewer alley. There's a hole on the left side, then a hole on the right side. Okay, folks, and now we are coming up to the final portions of the game. We have now officially entered Nowhere, and Nowhere has no map. I'm sure you could find some sort of map online. They could be quite confusing just from looking at them. I know I have before. So, best advice, upright. Best advice. Just watch out for the ghost children. You're going to want to just go upright on the map, or on the level. There's an amusement ride going off. There is a save somewhere over here. It's right before the Cybil Fight. Again, just keep heading upright. Got to make sure I get my gallop in and Nowhere. Okay, so this is the amusement park ride where we fight Cybil, but there is a save that we passed, so I'm just going to run a little bit back. Somewhere in this dang area. This area just gets a little confusing. Remember, we're no map in it, so... Okay, so we saved our game, and now we will do the Save Cybil. I went a little too far upright. That's the best advice I could give for this amusement park area, is strictly just upright. Sometimes you get a little confused, but... Creepy. Alright, so the trick to not getting hit by Cybil. It looks like she shot Harry, but she didn't. Wait until she gets very close, then as soon as she goes for the swing, you press the start button, and we're going to pull out the Aglophidus that we put inside of the water bottle, and we're going to throw it at her.
Cybil! Wake up! Snap out of it! Cybil!
Harry, what happened?
Shh! Don't talk. I'll take care of you.
Hurry. Why did they take your daughter? Why her?
I'm not sure myself. But, you know, Cheryl isn't my biological daughter. I actually haven't told her yet. She probably already knows anyway, though. We found her abandoned on the side of the highway. Nobody knew where she came from. We didn't have any kids of our own. My wife was sick, and it didn't look like she was getting any better. So we took Cheryl in.
So in that case...
There might be some connection between Cheryl and this town.
So what do you do now?
Cheryl is my daughter. I will save her no matter what. I figured you'd show. Hold it right there. I don't know who you are or what you're trying to do, and I don't care. Just one thing. Let Cheryl go. That's all I ask. What? This? Where's Cheryl? Give me back my daughter.
We meet at last, Alessa.
Dahlia Gillespie? Where's Cheryl? Where is she?
Alessa. This is the end of your little game. Mama?
Could she be...
You've been a ghastly little pest, haven't you, Alessa? I was careless. Thinking you couldn't escape from our spell. But Mommy didn't know how much you'd grown. That's why I couldn't catch you all by myself. But what a pity, yes? Now you're half indebted to this man for his help.
Hey, what are you talking about?
Alessa, My dear little girl, there is one thing left I need you to do for me.
No! Get away from me!
Bad girl. Everything is ready. Let's go home.
What's going on here?
Harry.
Lisa. What happened? Where's Alessa and Dahlia?
Harry, listen. Something you said before has been bothering me. I just can't get it out of my head.
What is it, Lisa?
So I went to look in the basement, even though I was scared as hell. Like you said, there were these creepy rooms, but nothing really unusual down there. But while I was down there, I got this weird feeling. Like I'd been there before. Like something happened there, but I can't quite remember somehow. What was it? Harry, help me. I'm so scared. I can't take this.
It's only a temporary thing. You're in shock from when you were knocked out. Don't fret about it. You'll remember after a while.
No. You don't understand.
Wait! Where do you think you're going?
Okay, so we have officially entered nowhere. Something's coming from the basement. There is, from here on out, no map, no guide on where to go, but luckily, I know where to go. Somewhat. So there is a save here. There is a total of, I believe, 3 saves throughout all of nowhere. We're going to start off by going right through the hospital door.
I'm being summoned. What happened in this town? What could be making things like this? I have a feeling if I take the elevator down, I'll find it. Cheryl.
Okay, so now we're in the hospital. We'll see a ghost of Alessa or Cheryl. Last door on the right. We're gonna go down the stairs into the basement. Once we go through here, we're inside the school. If you examine that desk, you'll see that it was Alessa's desk. She was being made fun of and bullied. Not cool. In here, we're going to grab the screwdriver and a set of pliers. And then we're going to go back the way we came. Hug the left wall. And now we're going to go into the room on the right. And inside of here, there is a drain with a key stuck in it, so we're going to use the pliers. Bunch of keys in this area. This is the key of Ophiel. So there's a few things that we have to get done inside of nowhere before the final boss. We're going to hug the right wall, and then we're going to go back down the hall. And this door is the key to Ophiel. Once inside here, we're going to go right in the door diagonal. And we're going to solve the puzzle. This is just based off of limbs of the creature. So we're looking at the bull. It has 4 legs, so we're going to put 4. Right here, we're going to look at a picture of a centaur. It has 6, so we'll hit 6. Some very ominous music right here. It's pretty cool. And for the last one, we have 2 kids high-fiving. There's a total of 8 limbs. And that'll drop the Tablet of Time, I believe it's called. Stone of Time, okay. So now we'll head back. Once we get through this door, there is a nurse waiting for us. We're gonna go right up to the sign right here. To the left of this door is an actual list of names of doctors, but the password here is ALERT, which spells out alert, and that unlocks this door over here. Okay, now we're going to get another piece right here. This right here is the Amulet of Solomon we're going to need.
Harry?
Lisa, what's the matter with you?
I get it now. Why I'm still alive even though everyone else is dead. I'm not the only one who's still walking around. I'm the same as them. I just hadn't noticed it before.
Lisa.
Stay by me, Harry. Please. I'm so scared. Help me. Save me from them. Please. Harry.
Pretty sad scene.
Lisa.
Lisa basically finds out that she's been dead all along, just a ghost trapped in time. Okay, so we're not going back through there right now. We're going to head to the door second on the left, then make an immediate run to the last door on the left up here. So this bird cage, we're going to need to get a key inside of there. Just showing everybody that there is a key there. We're going to run back down the hallway that we came. I think I got a little lost here. Nowhere is confusing. So the door far left. Okay, now we're in the jewelry shop. This will be our second save inside of Nowhere. There is a first aid kit as well as shotgun shells. Again, we want to pick up every shotgun shell humanly possible. Let's get the handgun out. And now we're going to use the Stone of Time on the grandfather clock. Once that happens, we'll drop down, grab the key of Haggith. We're going to use that on a door up ahead. First, we're going to go right here, use the key, make a hard right into the elevator. We're going to go up to the 3rd floor. And now we have another puzzle on our hands. So we're going to do the top one just like this. Bottom one opposite L. And then the bottom right one is going to be the corner triangle, but the top right dot as well. We'll come down over to this chair over here. And we're going to get the birdcage key. Now we're going to go to floor 2. Because we want to make sure we grab everything before going to the basement location. There's going to be a nurse that's just walking up here. We're just going to heave and push her up. She won't attack you. Just keep running into her and then go right through this door. Now we're in the jewelry shop. And we want to grab this ring of contract. Very important. If we don't grab the ring of contract, we won't get the good ending. We'll actually get probably, I believe, the bad ending. So just make sure you grab that. We're going to run right around these nurses. We're going to unlock this double door right here. Make a hard left. Top left corner. We're back in the birdcage room. We're not going to use the screwdriver yet. We're going to use the birdcage key. And what's hysterical right here is I grab the handgun bullets and leave the room without grabbing the key, and then as soon as I come out here go, oh snap, I forgot the key. Bonehead move. We need the phallic key. So we want to get around this nurse, which we got very lucky with again. Again, just don't forget the bird key. Key of phallic. We're going to go through this door now. Okay. So now we're in the basement. There are invisible demon children. They could grab you literally at any second. Right here, there is a chain missing. This is where we're going to use the Ring of Contract after we get the Dagger of Melchior. We're going to put the Ring of Contract on this freezer. If you do not, you are dead. Like, literally dead. We're going to turn the flashlight off. These monsters are very sensitive to light. We'll go right through the door over here. Put our flashlight back on. There's some more handgun bullets to our... I guess that's Harry's left, our right. Can't run past these gurneys or drip stations, so we're going to go over here, and there is just a random bag of jelly beans. Hopefully Jelly Belly. Yeah, the final boss fight, the Incubus, is so loud that adjusting the sound for that is going to be brutal. So this is the key of Bether. We got to make sure we turn our flashlight off before we go back out here. So just a interesting cutscene with writing all over the walls. We'll grab the Ankh. Once we come out here, we're going to run right back across. And we're going to make a turnaround. And then we're going to run past the gurney into Alessa's room to where you could save the game. Very good place to make a save, a pretty much second to last save. So I had it up to here with these invisible enemies. I just start blasting them. Honestly, saves you a lot of headache. So just continue to wax them like any other enemy that you could kill. They're literally just such annoying bastards. Really annoying. So, best bet, we don't really have to worry about the handgun anymore. We'll use the key of Bether right over here. We need to turn the generator off, because where we have to use the screwdriver, the last key, the key of Aratron, is being guarded by an electrical current. We're going to go right through this door that we opened before. More invisible enemies over here. Once you just hear the signal be very low, we know that we've cleared all these enemies out. This hallway, trying to dodge them, is very tedious and just not worth the headache. So, again, we have almost 200 bullets plus in our handgun. Might as well make use of it, because we're not going to use it at all against the Incubus. Use the screwdriver. And grab the key of Aratron. This is the final key in Nowhere. Now we're going to make a hard right. Last door on the right. We're going to go back into the hidden part of the basement. One enemy repopulated the area. We just want to kill him, or it. And now we're going to go all the way down this hallway, the last door to the right.
Everything is going according to plan, sheltered in the womb.
But it's not done yet. Half the soul is lost. That is why the seed lies dormant.
And what soul remains captured in that husk is buried deep down in the subconscious.
Are you trying to say it won't work? That wasn't our agreement.
No, these are just stalling tactics. If we lend a hand, we will be able to get power. Never fear, the promise shall not be broken.
But the power we could draw now will be very weak. Almost nothing. Unless we get the other half of the soul.
We'll use a magical spell. Feeling this child's pain, it's sure to come.
But that will take time.
So as we come in here again, this is the room they had Alessa in. We're going to grab the Disc of Ouroboros. So now Harry kind of has an understanding of who Alessa is. And we are seconds... There's also some health drinks right there on the shelf. We are literally seconds away from the final boss fight, Samael, the Incubus. So make a save right here and prepare for war. But first we're going to put all of the items in. Thou possess them. There are a total of 5 items that we have collected in Nowhere. Amulet of Solomon is number 1. Crest of Mercury. The Ankh. The Dagger of Melchior. And the Disc of Ouroboros.
Come along. No. No. I don't want to. Do what Mommy tells you now. I just want you to lend me a teeny bit of your power. That's all. No. I don't want to do it. It will make everyone happy, and it's for your own good, too.
Oh, but Mommy, I just want to be with you. Just 2 of us. Please understand.
Oh, yes, I see. Maybe Mommy has been wrong.
Mommy!
Why didn't I see this before? There's no reason to wait. Herein lies the mother's womb, containing the power to create life. I could have done it all myself.
Mommy?
So we're about to be plagued with a lot of cutscenes, so best thing to do here is to turn around and save your game for the final time. This right here is actually Alessa or Cheryl's dress. So it fits the description of Cheryl. This is the final save, as I said. And then now we go take on the final boss. We're going to need the shotgun for this fight. No debates. Make sure you saved enough shotgun ammo. Very important.
I was shocked to realize the talisman of Metatron was being used. In spite of the lost soul returning at last. Just a little longer and all would have been for naught. It's all because of that man. We must be thankful to him. Even though Alessa has been stopped, his little girl has to go. What a pity.
Freeze! What in the devil's name? Ah!
Dahlia.
Well, well, well. To think you'd make it this far.
Where's Cheryl? What have you done to her?
What are you talking about? You've seen her many times, restored to her former self.
I'm in no mood for jokes.
Don't you see? She's right there.
That's absurd.
You are the only one who thinks so.
Why? Why are you doing this?
It's been a long 7 years. For the 7 years since that terrible day, Alessa has been kept alive, suffering a fate worse than death. Alessa has been trapped in an endless nightmare from which she never awakens. He has been nurtured by that nightmare, waiting for the day to be born. That day has finally come. The time is nigh. Everyone will be released from pain and suffering. Our salvation is at hand. This is the day of reckoning, when all our sorrows will be washed away. When we return to the true paradise. My daughter will be the mother of God.
Return things to how they were before.
Kaufman!
Did I ask for this? Nobody uses me. You won't get away with this.
Your role is over. We don't need you anymore. What do you think you could accomplish by coming here?
My, aren't we getting cocky? Bet you can't see this.
A glove for this! I thought I got rid of that!
All I had to do was plant it somewhere for you to find. And you all, well, it kept you busy. Ha! You're easy. And there's more where this came from.
Stop it!
Really thinks he's a mob boss. Now we have a slow-mo section. We're going to use the perfect circle strat for the Samael fight. I'm going to say this while this is still spinning. Oh, the dramatics. Once this hits, we're going to run in perfect circles. I learned this from other content creators like Carcinogen and a couple of other guys out there and people that have worked tirelessly on figuring this out.
Huh? What the?
Oh, you got fucked. Okay. As soon as this boss battle begins, we're going to start off by shooting Samael. Running in perfect circles. We're going to totally avoid the lightning strikes. You're going to have to do this quite a bit, so get your fingers ready on the D-pad. This is going to take pretty much all of your shotgun shells. Once the Incubus starts loading up with more lightning strikes, we're going to continue to run. You could switch the way you make your circles, your circular ways, but you want to continue this pattern. Thankful to all the content creators that figured out this strat, but also implementing it and doing it in your own run is not simple. We're going to keep moving. As soon as we get the opportunity, we're going to keep blasting. Get as many shots in as you can, but don't get too hasty. We don't want to have to restart this fight. Turn your camera. And beeline it. We're just going to keep moving. Nice and perfectly into a circle. Get our camera right. And that's it, guys. That is a no damage, good plus ending of Silent Hill. I will continue my commentary once we get to after the actual good plus ending scene and we actually get to the results screen. But that was one hell of a doozy, that run. Definitely not simple, so stick around. We have a little bit more commentary left right after this ending credits. I will say the ending music to this game is just beautiful. Everything Akira Yamaoka does is just unbelievable. Beating this game, it hits me with a bunch of different emotions just from watching, my dad play it back in the day, and just being able to do this and share this moment with him and all of you is pretty awesome. Now here comes the quote-unquote good plus ending outtakes, which makes it feel almost like a 90s sitcom at the end of an episode. Disgusting. I think my favorite's Harry's at the end. Harry's is hysterical. Here comes the infamous Giga Chad face. And just like that, everyone, the no damage, hard mode, good plus ending is complete. I want to thank everybody here that helped me make this playthrough happen. My friends, my buddy Kamina, for helping me with this playthrough. Took a lot of trial and error, but mainly error. But we made it through. And to my dad for being a part of this. Doing this with him was really awesome, and having you here at the moment was great. Thank you for sticking with it. If you guys can, one request I have is tell somebody you love them, whether it's a family member, a significant other, anybody, even just a friend. This is the Notorious Base and the Notorious Base Seniors signing out. We'll see you for the next video, which is Tom Clancy's Splinter Cell.